showing witness states TT for identification. You recognize that post, TT specifically.
All right, we're going to hit a break. Don't go anywhere. Court TV Live rolls on with you. Buried in the Backyard murder trial live next.
These are the big cases that everyone is talking about.
You cannot make this stuff up.
It's unreal. Things are happening. The investigation is continuing.
Closing arguments with Vinnie Politan tonight at 8/7 Central, only on Court TV.
I did not want him dead.
A renowned snake breeder is shot and killed at his breeding facility.
If the devil was a person, I believe that was her.
Victim to Verdict with Ted Rollins. All new Sunday night, 8/7 Central.
Only on Court TV.
Welcome back to Court TV Live. We are watching the Buried in the Backyard murder trial. And what a big day it is today, because we got the testimony of Lorie Shaver's lover in. He denies doing the shooting, denies being there, denies really knowing anything about it. And then we could have the state possibly, our intel from our team in the courtroom is that they might be resting today. So then it's the defense's turn. And we know here, even though the defense has no burden, Lorie Shaver is cloaked in the presumption of innocence. They seem to want to put on a case, want to put on her daughter. Who knows who else they may want to put on? Maybe Lorie Shaver herself. She was non-committal when we asked her whether she's going to testify. Let's talk about what the defense strategy should be. I want to welcome in a very seasoned criminal defense attorney, just coming off a big win that we got to film here at Court TV Live. Jessica Mishali is with us. And by the way, she's also licensed in the state of Florida where this trial is happening. So Jessica, let us ask you, please, if you were representing Lorie Shaver, tell us what you would do differently. How might you fashion a defense for her?
The first thing I would do differently is not throw out there a defense that I wasn't 100% committed to with evidence as backup. So I think the first mistake was coming out too soon, talking about what her defense would be, talking about the daughter, then having to change it, come into the boyfriend. These sort of mistakes are really, really important, because even though it's her team and not her, it really does reflect her. It reflects her credibility. Anything her lawyer is out there saying, everybody presumes he's learning from his client. So I think that that was pretty important here.
Yes, yes. Let's talk about the last thing you said, Jessica, what he's learning from his client, right? We've noticed Lorie Shaver is very, shall we say, active during this trial. I mean, she's in his ear all the time, writing, reading. We know she's out on bond, so they're leaving the courthouse together, coming to court together. And many of us here are wondering if she's calling the shots. Curious what it's like, you know, when you're a criminal defense attorney and you have a client, and we don't know if she's pushy, but let's just say maybe she is. What's that like when you know best, but you might have a client who thinks that they know better?
It's the attorney's job to read the client, control the client. I will not pretend that that job's easy, and I can't pretend that you can succeed every time. Sometimes you try and you're not able to rein the client in, but it really is one of the most important parts of the job. You do that by gaining trust with the client and by being credible and by doing the job, meaning investigating the case, looking at the evidence, and being able to explain to the client very well what is really going on there. It is the attorney's job to rein the client in. The clients don't understand how harmful it can be to come out there and say, hey, everybody, this is what happened, and then say, oh, no, never mind, something different happened.
Right, no, exactly. And a final question to you, please, Jessica. Do you think we're going to see Lorie Shaver take the stand?
I'll say yes, and I believe she cannot win unless she does. And when she gets up there, she better be ready to explain every little thing.
I'm with you. I think she will too, and I kind of think she has to. I know legally she does not have to, but I'm saying just kind of factually, because of this mess with Jeremy, You know, and what he said today, the big denial, right? It's almost like she's got to combat that. We'll leave it there for now. Jessica Mishali, I know we need to let you go. Get on to court. Thank you for all of your legal analysis this morning. We'll see you soon. And let's dip back into the courtroom together now. So we've got one of the corporals on the case being recalled to the stand to kind of clear up some of the Facebook activity, because the allegation from the state of Florida is that Lorie Shaver was still running Michael Shaver's account even after he was dead.
What is that post?
The photo of Lorie Shaver on it looks like a weight bench.
And was that from her Facebook records that were previously entered into evidence?
Yes, it was.
And states you, what is that?
Also a selfie photo of Lorie Shaver in a vehicle wearing workout clothes.
And does it reference in the content of that having something to do with workout without reading what it is?
Yes, it does.
And what about states VV?
It's a photo of a workout machine in a barn or a shed.
Now, are all three of those from the Lorie Shaver Facebook records that we've been talking about that are previously in evidence?
Yes, it was.
This time, Your Honor, the state removed states TT, evidence is 48, UU into evidence is 49, and VV into evidence is states 50.
Any objection? Objections are overruled. As to the three exhibits, states TT will be entered into evidence as states number 48, states UU will be entered into evidence as states number 49, and states VV will be entered into evidence as states number 50.
Very quickly, before we move on to publishing those photos, I do want to go back to the activity from November 11th, 2015. Based on review of the IP logs, was there any other activity?
All right, so we're going to get back to that courtroom in just a moment. Before we hit our break, as we're nearing the top of the hour, we want to share with you a preview of an exclusive interview you're going to see tomorrow morning on Opening Statements. The ex-husband of notorious child killer Susan Smith spoke to me ahead of Smith's upcoming parole hearing. That's right, David Smith talks about Susan's parole hearing, his kids, and her never-ending lies. Here's a preview.